minute. Dictated by V.V. Subbarao, Government Junior College, Pentpadu. Mr. Chairman, sir, on behalf of the Board of Governors, faculty, staff and students of the Institute, central and state governments who are supporting this Institute, and on my own behalf, I have great pleasure in welcoming you to the annual convocation of the Institute. We are particularly grateful to the Honorable Minister for Education and Social Welfare for having consented to deliver the convocation address this year. He is visiting the city for the first after assuming office in the central cabinet. I welcome him on behalf of the citizens of the city as well. He is a scholar, educationist, administrator and a leader. Many of us are aware of his contribution, ideas on education and related matters. It is indeed a good fortune of this institute that he is with us today. I wish to point out that this institute has perspectives and programs in keeping with some of the ideas which you personally have declared on the current thinking in the country on education, training and research. A large number of eminent persons from the government, industry, professions and public at large have kindly responded to our invitation today. It is a source of encouragement to this institute that so many of you have found it possible to attend this important function. This institute is supported by public funds, and as it would be seen from the director's report later, it has been striving to make its programs and perspectives as useful to society as possible. Therefore, it is in the fitness of things that the board, faculty and staff need encouragement and support from the environment in order to sustain their enthusiasm and interest in such an orientation. I and my fellow colleagues in the Board of Governors welcome you on his happy occasion to witness this second batch of graduates who are passing out. It is particularly a source of satisfaction to us that most of the graduates have already found placement in industry, and that too most of them are in the public sector, which is the core of our economy. Sir, I wish to take this occasion to express my appreciation of the members of the board, faculty and staff of the institute who within a short period have built a full-fledged institution comparable in operation to other institutions in the country. I recall that this institute was inaugurated about 4 years ago when my predecessor had declared a set of objectives and programs. I am happy to inform all of you that the institute tried their best to fulfill the tasks set before them. One should recognize that getting involved in the management aspects of sectors such as agriculture, rural development, power, habitat, education, health, etc. are not easy. These are sectors where sufficient knowledge and application of management services is not easily available. I also feel that the men of charge of these sectors have not fully appreciated the significance of what management can do for them. Therefore, it is my pleasure to inform you that in spite of many handicaps of physical facilities, and faculty have put out some programs of research and training in most of the objectives set before them. It is a source of satisfaction to the board, the government as well as to the public at large that the institute is trying to take a new path. It also happens that this new direction is in keeping with the current thinking in the country regarding programs to be adopted in economic and social development. Our special emphasis is on agriculture and rural development. We have done a number of interesting studies including modernization of bullock cart, soil distribution, land use policy, use of steel in rural areas, animal husbandry and dairy development, drug distribution for primary health centers, nutrition levels in villages, and a number of projects concerned with the non-organized sector such as socially handicapped women, construction workers and hotel workers. The idea of these studies is to devise a system whereby the non-organized sector can reach the development process to some extent. Our faculty have specialists in economics, production, statistics and so on. During the past few years, the institute has been accepting cash prizes and medals on an year-to-year basis. The institute has now decided to request that in the best interest of mutual development and also to build necessary continuity to such rewards and medals, it would be helpful if such things and cash awards are instituted on the basis of an endowment.